Long ago, in the heart of the great savannah, there was a mighty kingdom called Tandari. Its ruler, King Olumide, was a warrior feared across the land. But though his sword was sharp, his heart was cold. He ruled with an iron fist, crushing dissent, ignoring the pleas of his people, and hoarding the kingdom's wealth for himself. One fateful night, an old woman with skin as dark as the night and eyes that glowed like fire came to his palace. She carried a wooden staff carved with the shapes of animals. "Great king," she said, "your people suffer. Share your wealth and kindness, or face the wrath of the spirits." King Olumide laughed. "Old woman, be gone. I fear no spirits." The woman's eyes darkened. She struck her staff against the ground. The wind howled, the torches flickered, and the palace walls groaned. "Then, Olumide, you shall be as cruel as the beast in your heart," she declared. A sudden pain shot through the king's body. He roared in agony as his bones twisted, his skin hardened, and his hands turned into great paws. His mouth stretched into a muzzle, and thick golden fur covered him. The mighty king had become a lion. The palace guard screamed and scattered as Olumide let out a deafening roar. He tried to call for help, but only a beast's growl escaped his throat. The old woman's voice echoed in his ears. "You will remain a lion until you learn humility, until your heart softens, like the river after the rains." Banished from his palace, Olumide roamed the wilderness. At first, he remained arrogant, believing he could reclaim his throne. But he soon realized the animals of the savannah didn't bow to kings. The lions challenged him, the hyenas mocked him, and the elephants ignored him. He had no servants, no riches, and no power. Hunger gnawed at his belly, and thirst burned his throat. One evening, weak and tired, he stumbled upon a small village. He watched from the shadows as a young boy offered a bowl of milk to a stray dog. Olumide, desperate, crept closer. The boy, seeing the lion's frail state, did not scream or run. Instead, he placed another bowl on the ground and whispered, "You look hungry." Something stirred in Olumide's heart. He had never been shown kindness without fear. As he lapped up the milk, the boy smiled. Night after night, the boy brought him food, treating him not as a beast, but as a friend. The village elders, seeing the lion's gentleness, allowed him to stay near. He began to protect them from wild beasts, warning them of danger, and in return, they accepted him. Seasons passed, and Olumide grew wise. He saw that a true ruler did not command through fear, but through love. He realized the suffering he had caused, and for the first time, he longed to make amends. One night as he lay beneath the moon, he heard the old woman's voice once more. "Olumide, have you learned?" With a deep sigh, he bowed his mighty head. "Yes, I have. A king's strength is not in his power, but in his people." A warm breeze wrapped around him, and a golden light shone. His fur melted away, his paws turned back into hands, and in the blink of an eye, he was a man once more. He returned to Tandari, not as a tyrant, but as a changed ruler. He opened the palace doors to the poor, shared the kingdom's wealth, and ruled with wisdom. And though the people welcomed him back, they never forgot the legend of the Lion King who learned the power of kindness. To this day, the elders of Tandari tell the tale, warning all who seek power without compassion. Beware, or the spirits may turn your heart into the beast you truly are.